Hi, welcome to the first official podcast of Kay Loves Hockey, or Kay Loves Red Wings, whatever you prefer to call me. I don't really care. If you don't know me by now, my name's Kayla. I'm 29. I'm a huge hockey fan. Have been for several years now. Grew up in a huge hockey family household, so I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. As you can see, I'm wearing a USA hockey shirt because, as you all know, the USA women finally won that gold medal, and it was almost 38 years to the day that Miracle on Ice happened. So, I mean, it was incredible. I screamed, I jumped on the bed. It was insane. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I was going to come in and talk about basically just the Olympics in general, but I want to keep this super short because I don't really know exactly what I'm completely doing yet, so bear with me. But for my first video, I was gonna have like a script of stuff I was gonna write, but that's not gonna happen because I ended up talking to a lot of different people on Twitter tonight, and it was about basically the NHL players not going to the Olympics. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably so sick and tired of hearing about this. I am too, honestly. But I really think after a lot of people, sorry, that's my cat. Of course, he has to meow during a live broadcast. Boo-boos, hockey is not on. Hockey's not on, it's okay. Anyway, basically, what I want to just pretty much say in this quick first intro video is how it's completely ridiculous that honestly the NHL keeps coming up with these excuses about why the NHL players are not going to the Olympics. I mean, they say injuries is like the number one excuse. If a player gets hurt, there's no one there, to pay for the medical bills or something. Yet, in my recent memory, Jonathan Tavares is the only one that has ever gotten hurt severely at the Olympics. And while, yes, it was bad and it's devastating for if you're an Islanders fan, I understand it. But I mean, okay, these guys have lives. They have kids. They have wives. I mean, Jonathan Tavares could be at home with his kids if he has kids. I'm not sure if he does or not. But if he does, let's just say he does. Maybe he steps on a Lego. Maybe he falls down a couple steps and breaks his whole entire ankle. I mean, anything can happen. It's life. That's life. I was also saying how, during warm-ups, they are always constantly, blocking shots during warm-ups. Obviously shooting the puck at the net because that's hockey. You can get hurt in a warm up too. So, this whole entire bullshit excuse that Gary Bettman and the NHL want to try and tell all of us hockey fans, us fans that actually pay money to see these teams play, don't forget that part. That's a very important part, in my opinion. He wants to try and sit there and say all he wants. Well, injuries could impact, a lot of different things in the Olympics because it's in a really bad spot. It's in February. Well, who cares, honestly? And it's every 4 years. So you're going to sit there and tell me that this podcast is going on. I don't care what my cat wants to say about it. Too bad. Anyway, every 4 years, these guys have a chance to play for their country. And I just want to say it's a damn shame that as of right now, we're not going to see guys like Austin Matthews, Jack Eichel, Zach Werenski, Charlie McAvoy represent Team USA. Brock Besser for Vancouver. He's on fire right now. And then on the flip side of that, it's not just Americans. Oh no, it's definitely not just Americans because, I mean, look at Canadians. You have Crosby, Taves, you have Connor McDavid, the king in the north. If you don't understand that, some people will get it, some people won't. It's okay. Eventually, we'll do an episode on the whole King of the North Connor McDavid thing. It's a shame. They won't ever represent their countries, and I just think it's complete bullshit. These kids want to have that pride and want to have that joy. That's what makes the World Juniors so much fun to watch. In my opinion, World Juniors just beats all international hockey. Basically, like I said, I'm kind of nervous for this first little episode thing that I'm doing. I don't know how it's exactly turning out. I'm definitely going to be learning as I go, so please bear with me. I really hope you enjoy these. I'm definitely enjoying talking about hockey. I love talking about hockey. if you follow me on Twitter, I'm sure you know how much I love talking about hockey, and I tend to piss a lot of people off from time to time. But honestly, I would rather be a passionate hockey fan that pisses people off sometimes and, maybe is a little rough around the edges than be a complete boring person who claims to be a hockey fan, yet how are you a hockey fan when you're not upset that someone got traded? Or if you're not upset when someone isn't going to the Olympics to play because Gary Bettman is an asshole. Let's be real, he is. How are you a hockey fan if you don't voice how much you love this sport? Because this sport, in my opinion, is the greatest sport, hands down, on earth. How are you a hockey fan if you just keep your mouth shut like a sheep, like a fellow sheep, and just don't stand up for what you truly believe in as a hockey fan? There's no official hockey rule book. I don't understand why hockey fans think there is a mysterious hockey rule book. I would love to see it if there is one. There's not. Maybe we can make one though. That would be a really good episode, actually. I'm going to wrap this up because obviously I'm not going to, use these things to just rant on and on and on and on for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. No, I'm going to keep them short, keep them simple. And I just want to say, basically, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I did a good job. I would really appreciate the feedback. You can follow me on Twitter at KLovesRedWings, and Loves is Luvs. And also, I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and on Facebook, I'm Kayla Martz. That's my name. Kayla Martz. And also, I just want to say, again, thanks. And subscribe. Please subscribe. I know that button is like down there, I believe, somewhere. So please just hit that button and bear with me. I will get better, I promise. So, all right, until next time.